Next question is integration of 0 to pi by 2 pi of x upon pi of x plus pi of pi by 2 minus x dx is equal to dash. So how we can solve this one now? I am going to use one property here, integration of 0 to a f of x dx, which is equal to integration of 0 to a f of a minus x dx. I am using this property here. So now this integral become integration of 0 to pi by 2 pi of pi by 2 minus x upon pi of pi by 2 minus x plus pi of x. Now this integral I am taking as I. This is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. Now I am adding equation number 1 and 2. Now we get 2i, which is equal to integration of 0 to pi by 2 pi of x plus pi of pi by 2 minus x upon pi of x plus pi of pi by 2 minus x dx. Now these two terms gets cancelled. Then 2i is equal to integration of dx is the x with the limits 0 to pi by 2. Now if we can substitute the limits, we get pi by 2. Therefore I is equal to pi by 4. So the correct answer is pi by 4. Next question is integration of 1 by x plus 1 into root of x square minus 1 dx is equal to dash. So now I am taking let x is equal to secant theta. If we can differentiate on both sides with respect to x, then we get dx is equal to secant theta into tan theta into d theta. Now integration of this dx we can replace with secant theta into tan theta into d theta upon x plus 1. X plus 1 means secant theta plus 1 into square root of secant square theta minus 1. Secant square theta minus 1 we will get. Now integration of secant theta into tan theta into d theta upon secant theta plus 1 into square root of secant square theta minus 1, we can also write tan theta. Secant square theta minus 1 is equal to tan square theta, then square root gets cancelled, then we get finally tan theta. Now this tan theta gets cancelled. Now this secant theta we can also write 1 by cos theta, and denominator secant theta plus 1 is 1 by cos theta plus 1. Then after simplifying this we get 1 by 1 plus cos theta d theta. So how we can get this integral of 1 by 1 plus cos theta d theta? Na? This secant theta numerator we can also write 1 by cos theta, and denominator secant theta plus 1 we can also write 1 by cos theta plus 1. Now after taking the LCM and reciprocal, then we get integration of 1 by 1 plus cos theta d theta. Now how we can find this integral? Na? So we have to multiply this numerator with 1 minus cos theta and divide with 1 minus cos theta. I am multiplying the numerator with 1 minus cos theta and dividing with 1 minus cos theta. So then this integral become 1 minus cos theta upon, and denominator is 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta, which is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. So 1 minus cos square theta na sin square theta d theta. Now I am splitting this integral. Then integration of 1 by sin square. 1 by sin square theta na cosecant square theta d theta plus integration of cos theta by sin square theta na we can also write minus cot theta into cosecant theta d theta. Now integration of cosecant square theta is minus cot theta plus integration of minus cosecant theta into cot theta d theta is the cosecant theta plus c. C is the constant. Now we have to replace this cot theta and cosecant theta in terms of x. Why? Because all the options are in terms of x only. So how we can replace now? We know x is equal to secant theta. Secant theta is equal to x. So secant theta is equal to x, which means cos theta is equal to 1 by x. So one adjacent side and x is the hypotenuse. What about the opposite side? Square root of x square minus 1. Then minus of cot theta. So cot theta means what? Adjacent side divided by opposite side. 1 upon root of x square minus 1 plus cosecant theta. Cosecant theta is we get x upon square root of x square minus 1. Then finally we get numerator is x minus 1 upon root of x square minus 1 and plus c. C is the constant. Then which is we can also write root of x minus 1 upon x plus 1 plus c. So how we can write this root of x minus 1 by x plus 1 now? This x minus 1 we can also write root x minus 1 into root x minus 1, and denominator root x square minus 1 we can also write root x plus 1 into root x minus 1. So then root x minus 1, then numerator root x minus 1 gets cancelled, then finally we get square root of x minus 1 upon root x plus 1 plus c. So the correct answer is root x minus 1 by x plus 1 plus c is the correct answer. The area of the region bounded by the curves y is equal to e power x and y is equal to e power minus x and x is equal to 1 is dash. So I am using the graph here to solve this type of problems. X, y, x axis, y axis, and y is equal to e power x. So how we can get the graph of y equal to e power x now? So y equal to e power x is looks like this. Then y is equal to e power minus x. It looks like this. Y is equal to e power minus x and x is equal to 1. So this x is equal to 1. Now I want to find area of this region. So area is equal to what we get, integration of 0 to 1 e power x minus e power minus x dx. Now integration of e power x is e power x only, minus of integration of e power minus x is the e power minus x by minus 1. Just minus into minus plus, then we get e power minus x with the limits 0 to 1. Now which is equal to what we get, e plus e power minus 1 minus of e power 0 plus e power minus 0, which is 2. So finally we get e plus 1 by e minus 2 is the correct answer. Correct answer is e plus 1 by e minus 2.